feeling it?
Let's do it.
All right. We don't want to fade to blue this time.
No.
No. Okay. Hi. What is this? What are we doing?
X-Factory VideoCast.
Number?
Number 5.5.
No. It can't be 5.5.
Well, we don't know because we honestly haven't looked as to whether we've done 4 or 5 of these. So this might be 5. It might be 6. 5.5 is going to be half right.
Oh, man. Half right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But this is not half right, this following. Paul has a new graphic sponsor.
That's all right.
That is right.
That's great.
100% right.
Stick It One Graphics.
Stick It One Graphics.
Brian Cauze out of Phoenix, Arizona, has hooked me up. I'm really happy with his work. You can see you got the Viper, the ProTech and J Concepts, MIP Lunsford, of course B-Fast diffs. I love their products.
Show us the Stick It One logo.
Stick It One is right there in the center.
Right there. Yeah.
Honestly, that's where the motor touches the body, and so that, I shouldn't admit this, but that graphic is hiding a little bare spot in the paint.
Uh-oh.
But, you know, it looks good.
It does. It does. And
A-Main bodies from Kurt Schliester.
Yep.
Really
Painted
nice
that.
paint job.
Probably the best paint job you've ever
My
had.
short course looks super dialed.
Short course.
Check us out on
absolutely
Facebook and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hear you've been working on the website some.
I have been working on the website. Our website's been pretty stagnant, honestly, since around the first of the year. But we have finally gotten up the new short course page. So you can go to our website, find out all the information you want about our short course, the SCX60 page.
And how do you get to the SCX60 page?
Just off the main site, the navigation bar has a cars drop down, and you just click the short
Click on
course
there. So you go to the toolbar and you go to cars.
The same way you get to our X6 squared or the X60 truck.
And
there might be some four-wheel information soon.
Very
Not
soon.
up yet, but very soon.
Very soon. I remember I have already selected the pictures and sent them to Paul so they can go up.
We've got a little bit of rewrite, a little more information on it. It's good.
It is good. It's styled.
So
there. And I understand that we went racing last weekend.
I hope you'd understand that.
Well,
Your memory's not that bad yet, Chaz.
not yet.
Not yet.
But it is getting.
It's getting there.
It is getting.
You have to have a list just for these 3 things.
I do. I have a list. Everybody see
check
my
out
list?
Chaz's list, his chicken scratch.
Yeah.
Not only does he have a list, he wrote that out, get this, like 3 minutes ago, folks. And, he writes it out right before we do the video. Then we start the video, and what is the first thing he does? He looks at his list.
Should I feel dissed?
Yes.
Darn. What's a mother to do?
We went racing, since Chaz can't remember.
Where did we go racing?
We went racing at EN Hobbies down in Columbus, Ohio. It was the Roar Region 5 race. Chaz and I are both Roar members, the radio-operated auto racing.
Yep, that's
remote operated.
Radio operated.
Is it radio or remote?
I don't know. Does it
Anyway.
matter? It's Roar.
It's the Northwest, the North American sanctioning body, divided up into 12 regions, I think. We're in Region 5. That's Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, and Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
None
of those Pennsylvania guys.
Where regional races are kind of hit or miss. I think it depends on the region and your region director and all that stuff. I remember 2 or 3 years ago we had our Roar Region 5 race in Pheasant Run in Michigan and got like 200 plus entries. We were racing like till midnight.
We were racing late.
It was late. It was under the lights.
It was cool.
Dan Griffin TQ'd 2-wheel drive mod with our X6 squared that race and 1 truck. It was a really good race for us.
Yeah, he came from like 10th in a really crazy race.
He didn't even like his truck at the time, but
to this
we
day,
won't mention that.
To this day, he doesn't know how he won that race.
No, but he got the trophy. So.
Yeah, it's all that matters.
Anyway, this year's event wasn't quite so popular. We had like 65, 70 entries. Probably had to do with the Roar Gas Nationals going on in Pennsylvania, pretty much right next door, given the size of the U.S. But anyway, 60 to 70 entries, and a lot of fast guys from Ohio and the area. Some guys from like Green Bay all the way, and some guys from Western Illinois. Had a good time. Finished 4th in 2-wheel. I should have been on the podium, but mistake on the last lap at A3 probably cost me a spot.
We have it all on video.
Yeah. I crossed the line and the tone went off, so I knew that I was guaranteed 4th in that A3, and I also knew that if I could pass J.P. Richards for 3rd place in that race, I should be 3rd overall. And so I just went for it. I just punched it, and I think I wrecked in like the 3rd turn, of course, and then I just kind of drove out the lap because there was no chance there.
Yeah.
And of course, J.P. Richards wrecked later in the lap, so if I just drove a normal race, would have got, but
It would have
you
been
don't know
third.
that.
But you can see in the video, you can see Paul catching him the last couple
it was,
of laps.
It was a lot of fun. My car was really good.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. And we have, I think we have 4 videos, a couple of qualifiers
Yeah,
and
some
a couple of
qualifiers
the
and some
A-mains.
main.
And there's a rumor that is rampant
Oh, boy.
going around in the RC professional drivers. You want me to not say?
Well, we don't want to let. It's a rumor. We don't want to let people know.
We don't want to be rumor mongers?
Yeah. Someone may have videoed young Chaz racing,
Uh-oh. No, we can't have
Which-
this.
which is quite a sight.
Yeah, at best. At best. So we may
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a few
we
laps
may-
of
we
young
may have
Chaz to
that.
put up. One last thing, and then we'll sign off of this thing. I understand that you have a new setup sheet, and that
Yeah.
your new setup is posted on our website now.
It's a new X6 squared buggy setup. I wanted to update people. I've kind of been working on it, especially the last 6 months or so. Changed a few things around. So there's a new setup sheet. Again, you can check out the X6 squared page. Go to the setup sheets, and it should be one of the top ones there. It's what I've been running nearly everywhere, indoors, outdoors, in 2012. My buggy's been really good lately. I've been driving pretty well, I feel. And yeah, check it out.
Yeah. We're going to have another couple of videos, I believe, and we're
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
talk about some of the specific
Chaz
things.
and I
What are
wanna
those things that we're
go
going to talk
into,
about?
So I want to talk to you guys about some of the aspects of this new buggy setup I've been running. What's different than maybe what setups I've had up before, or what you may have tried before. But also talk about some of the common changes I make to my car. Because even though, I mean, there's a single setup sheet posted, but you know, there's a few changes that I like to make based on track conditions and whatever that I'm comfortable with, and I'm confident in what they do, and really able to adjust the car for the conditions that I see. So we're going to talk about the rear hub carrier and the camber link position, and how I adjust that from an indoor track to an outdoor track. And we're going to talk about the front caster block mod that Brian Kinwald actually first did when he was with us, but I'm still doing. I really think it helps smooth out the car and makes it drive better. And
You went to trailing axles, didn't you?
yeah, and a few other changes I've made. So look for some videos, check out the setup, and look for some videos on the specific aspects of it.
Okay. Say goodbye, Paul.
See you guys.